Most people get nervous when they see a team with 6 changes. How do you guys make sure it doesn't unsettle you?
Yeah, obviously it's been well spoken about that there's been 6 changes, but at the end of the day, the playing group just we just go about the way we want to prepare. Each player is different, so the coaching staff, they pick the side they think is going to be the best way to beat West Coast Eagles. So we got faith in that, and I'm sure guys will come in and play their role.
But not unsettling, Ian, to have that many come in and out?
Nah, not at all. It's guys just come in and play their roles.
And those that are coming in, 500 or 600 games compared to about 150 those going out.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we've brought a bit of experience back. West Coast are a great side, and I suppose the coaching staff believe that we need some, a bit of the veterans, I suppose you could call it, and hopefully I'm sure they'll come in and play their job.
Ian, it looked like Paddy's obviously got that big guard on his left hand. Is he okay? It's not affecting the way he marks the ball or attacks it?
No, not at all. And obviously Paddy plays that style of footy where he's he's sort of kamikaze, so nothing's going to stop danger.
How is it playing with a glove? Does it take a while to adjust to?
I've got no idea. I've never wore one, so it's probably not a question I can answer. You probably have to ask him that.
How have you dealt with coming off a big win, like in terms of it's 119 and it might be considered a soft win, so then you come over against West Coast with a much harder unit, so have you dealt with that issue?
Oh, we haven't really. We've just sort of spoke about the GWS game, and we moved on pretty quickly. We got out of the game what we wanted to get out of the game, and we quickly moved on to the West Coast. So we spoke about contested footy this week, so I'm sure it'll be pretty hot in that area.
What have you made of West Coast, Ian?
Pardon?
What have you made of West Coast?
Yeah, obviously they're a great side. They've got a few injuries at the moment, but they're a lot like us. They've got guys that come in and play their role, so they're not sitting in the top 5 for nothing. So we won't take them lightly, and I think they've got a reasonable record here. So if we take them lightly, we probably cop it.
Have you spoken about not sort of looking at their injuries and that sort of stuff this week too?
Yeah, certainly. We've just sort of worried about the way we want to go about it, and that's what we've sort of spoke about all year. We've always taken it 1 week at a time, and it'll be no different this week.
What sort of a momentum do you feel you're building here?
Yeah, I think we've got heaps of momentum, and it's probably a good thing for the playing group because we're a fairly young group. So to win as many games as we can gets a lot of confidence into the younger guys.
And the coach said earlier in the week that it's obviously significant that you could move 2 games ahead of your opponent today. Obviously that's pretty significant in terms of the game too.
Oh yeah, no doubt. And like I said, we want to win every game we play. So if we can do that, we can go 2 game clears. Well, that's great.
Ian, what about having Kurt back? How much of a bonus is it to have the big fella up forward?
Yeah, it's going to be huge because obviously with Cox and that Nui, they're 2 great ruckmen. So for us to have Jenko, Tippo, and Sauce, sort of rotating through that area, he's Tippo, cops a lot of criticism, but he works hard for the side. He brings the ball to the ground for guys like me, and probably very underrated in that area. So he's going to be huge for us.
You know Brad Symes. It's been a long wait for him this year. What's it said that he's been able to push his way back into the side?
Yeah, it's a really good question. It's he's been in outstanding form for Central Districts, and I suppose the side going so well, he's just had to bide his time, and it's a credit to himself, and he's obviously worked extremely hard, and the boys are really excited for him to get his opportunity. I'm sure he'll come in and play his role.
How's Jacobs feeling about the big challenge he's got this weekend?
Yeah, knowing Sauce, he'll relish the challenge. He's probably in the best 2 or 3 ruckmen in the comp at the moment, so I'm sure he'll be looking to get a scout.
Is it looking like an All-Australian battle?
I'm not sure about a battle, but I'd be extremely surprised if he wasn't in it.